99X and the Morning X, we are in a fabulous conversation that I feel like could go on all day. The question is simple. Make us believe you are authentic 90s Atlanta. It is so simple.
Yeah, and thanks for bringing up stuff we forgot about. Good morning. Morning X, who is this?
Good morning. This is Heather Dockery.
Hey, Heather.
Hello, Heather.
Hey.
What do you remember? Hey. You're a 90s authentic person.
Yes. Great music. We had Pearl Jam at the Fox, and then Lollapalooza. And I actually saw Smashing Pumpkins at Masquerade for $8.
Isn't that crazy when you think about those shows right when we were launching? I still have that CD, the Live at the Fox. I see it on eBay pop up all the time for a couple $100.
We gave away like 3,000 copies of that. The band let us do that, remember? From Fox?
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, being in that, when you put that on, it's just so crazy to take your mind back to that time. But like you mentioned, I remember seeing Pumpkins at Center Stage, which at that time they were breaking hard, and that place was just going nuts. But so many good shows.
Didn't you go with me downtown to see Soundgarden? They played downtown, like around the Olympics or something.
Well, I remember I thought we saw Soundgarden at House of Blues before it became the Tabernacle. I could be wrong, or maybe that was just Cornell.
Yeah, there was a show we went to. Anyway, but
thanks, Heather.
This is great, Heather. Thank you.
Thanks. We'll see you later.
All right. Talk to you later. Bye.
Have a good day. We appreciate you listening. Hey, Morning X. Good morning. Who is this?
Hey, this is Billy.
What's going on, Billy?
Not much. This is my 15-year-old self is fangirling out right now.
Thanks, Billy.
Love it. Okay, make us believe that you were authentic 90s, that you were here in it.
So, no, when I was a kid, you had to have paper concert tickets.
Yes.
And Ticketmaster was still a thing, and you had to go to a Ticketmaster outlet, and the closest one to my house was Turtles Records and whatever music. And
Turtles Records and Tapes. I love that place.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And so, it was right behind our neighborhood. And so I had an older brother who shepherded me into, listening to modern music and not just my parents' music. And so I would go to Turtles with him. And that's where the first real records, I would buy my parents' music when I was a little kid. But he's the one who was here's Nirvana, here's Pearl Jam, here's Talking Heads, here's, Lemonheads, whatever. But yeah, no, getting up and going to Turtles. And I remember they had the gift certificates at Turtles were actually coins. They had like metal coins. I remember that, and stamps. And yeah, so in Christmas, in your stocking, you would get a $5 gift certificate to Turtles, because back then $5 would actually get you a record. And yeah, no, I remember I was thinking about this ever since that Facebook post that it had to change from Turtles to Sound Warehouse.
That's right.
In the early to mid 90s, and I always felt like that was our own, that's why Empire Records resonated with my crowd, because all of my friends, we all grew up kind of in the same neighborhood, and it was that, it was Turtles was a cool music store, and then Sound Warehouse was the corporate music store.
Do you remember in 93? I think in 93 Prince did a live show for us at Turtles in the store. Do you remember that?
I don't remember that exactly.
That was Fram. You were there.
I do, and I remember doing other in-stores at Turtles with artists, and people would camp out overnight to meet a certain artist.
Yeah. Hey, Billy, we've got to get some more calls on, but thank you very much for chiming in. That's a good one, Turtles.
Thanks for the memories.
Absolutely, and thank you guys for bringing it all back. I've had a lot of fun listening to this show and going to the concerts and everything. Saw y'all this weekend. It was awesome.
You are very welcome. Have a great day.
All right, you too.
We'll see you later. Bye-bye.
I think you'll like this. Andrea on Instagram. I won AirTran tickets multiple times by answering the Morning X quiz. I called from the wall phone at work.
The wall phone. That's screaming 70s. But man, do I miss me some AirTran. God, bring that back.
The Chamber. Berlin on Facebook said The Chamber.
Oh, yeah.
And then Jen on Facebook, Sundays at Rio Bravo.
Remember we used to do Thursday nights at Rio Bravo and Buckhead?
Yes.
We would do Battle of the Sexes, right? Or was it? No, we did Hooked Up at Rio Bravo.
Yes. And then, of course, somebody mentioned Bittersweet Symphony on repeat on 99X. Thank you, Michelle, on Instagram. Rest in peace, Sean Demery.
And that's how it all began in honor of Sean Demery. Hey, Morning X, good morning. Who is this?
This is Jaybert.
What's going on, dude? What makes you make us believe 90s authentic Atlanta?
I'm going to go with the venue, International Ballroom.
Why did that go away?
Tabernacle.
No, but International Ballroom was all the way across town.
Is that where we did our 10-year anniversary with the Red Hot Chili Peppers?
No, that was at the DeKalb Atlanta Center.
That was at that.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad that you remember that.
That was at Strip Center right there, right by the end of the PDK runway.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Where not one sign is in English. Don't you remember? And the Chili Peppers were like, where are we?
I just remember the Chili Peppers playing our 10-year anniversary, but...
I was at that show.
Okay.
Yeah, International Ballroom. I totally remember.
Okay, here's a trivia question. I'm looking at the International Ballroom concerts. The last concert, July 23rd, 2002. Who do you think it was?
Last concert?
You'll never get it. You'll
Weezer?
never get it. No, Moby.
Wow.
Moby was the last to play there. And what's weird is there was a big gap. The show before that was February 23rd, 2001. And that was a perfect circle.
I think I may have been at that show.
They didn't get a lot. They didn't get a lot of shows because they got maybe 3 or 4 shows a year.
Hold on, but look at this list. Just on page 1, I just told you the first 2: Deftones, Incubus, Korn, White Zombie. Okay, we're going through an era there. Jane's Addiction, Jamiroquai, The Offspring, No Doubt, Tool, Marilyn Manson, Silverchair, 311, Cypress Hill, Green Day, November 26, 95, Megadeth, Sonic Youth, Quiet Riot, and Live was in 1992.
It's before all these other venues opened up, I think.
Susie and the Banshees?
Yeah.
Wow, what a list. That's a memory laner. All right, Jay, thank you very much for chiming in.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We'll see you later. Bye-bye. 90s Atlanta. What a time. I'm trying to think of some of the other standouts because you made fun of my pineapple bread.
Well, I'm going to go back. I have a box filled with all old ticket stubs. That'll remind me of some shows.
But not just shows. I mean, just the places. What was the
places were...
What was the
Well,
nightclub?
people kept talking about, on socials about OK Cafe, Lulu's Bait Shack.
Yeah, Lulu's was definitely... And Backstreet. No one said Backstreet.
Backstreet, yep.
That's for sure one. All right, thank you.
Somebody mentioned Limelight.
Yeah, there are so many. That thing, I mean, you honestly could go on the entire day. But thank you for the calls. You are 90s Atlanta for sure. Confirmed.
And you are 99X.
That's right. This is the Morning X. It's Barnes and Leslie on the original 99X.